Doon po sa unang witness na nilabas ng prosecution, si Agent Kalilong, naipalabas po doon ng defense team na ang itong impeachment na to may kamay po ng Malacanang. So meron po tong kumpas ni Bongbong Marcos, kaya po nagpo-prosper yung impeachment. So kung ito talagang hands off o walang kinalaman ng presidente pagdating nga po sa impeachment ni BP Sara, hindi po uusad dahil nga sa kakulangan nga po ng ebidensya, kakulangan nga po ng mga kumbaga walang supported dun sa kanilang mga narrative na may mga ginawang impeachable offense si Vice President Sara Duterte. Ngayon, dito po sa pag-umpisa uli ng impeachment, so day 4 po, mas naipakita po ngayon ng defense team ni BP Sara na ang NBI po naging bias po sa pag-iimbestiga. Bakit nila nasabing bias? Kasi nga yung kay Bongbong Marcos na wala namang kumbaga hindi naman sila nag-file ng complaint laban kay Vice President Duterte na sinasabi nga nilang may threat na ginawa. Pero yung kay Vice President Sara Duterte, hindi man lang nila binigyan ng pansin yung pag-iimbestiga nila. So kahit na sinabi ni Vice President Sara Duterte na merong threat din sa buhay niya, pero hindi nga masyadong pinansin ng NBI yon at parang nangyari binaliwala na lang dahil ang nilabas lang nilang resolution wala naman daw pong imminent threat talaga kay BP Sara. So makikita ninyo yung pagiging bias at isa pa doon sinasabi nila na hindi naman daw nakipag-cooperate si BP Sara, kaya yung kasong threat na sinasabi ni BP Sara hindi nila binigyan ng pansin kasi nga wala namang daw follow through ni BP Sara. So yung bias na sinasabi natin dito sa kay Bongbong Marcos na sinasabing tinret sila ni BP Sara, hindi naman sila nag-file ng complaint pero kumbaga naisampa nila o naibigay nila sa DOJ para sa preliminary investigation. Yung kay BP Sara na hindi naman siya naggawa ng complaint pero hindi nila itinuloy yung pag-iimbestiga para ipasa sa DOJ. So mas naging klaro na talaga naging bias ang NBI at nakita rin po na talagang itong impeachment meron talagang galaw ni Bongbong Marcos. So ito panoorin po natin tong pagsisiwalat nga ng defense team na sinasabi nga na naging bias po ang NBI pagdating nga po sa pag-iimbestiga. So ito panoorin po natin. Pero syempre bago ang lahat, kung hindi ka pa nakasubscribe sa Makapili TV, baka naman pwedeng pakipindot po muna yung subscribe button at the same time palike na rin po ng video. Wala naman pong bayad dyan, kaya pindot na. So ito panoorin po natin.
My question is this: are you aware of any final verdict by any court that VP Sara is
Same.
guilty?
Same, Your Honor. Same.
If he is aware.
Witness will answer if he knows.
Well, insofar as the NBI Cybercrime Division is concerned, during that time, I'm not aware.
So, insofar as this case is concerned, no final verdict yet.
I don't know, Your Honor. I don't know. Insofar as the investigation of the NBI is concerned,
Alright.
no personal knowledge.
All right. Now, let me move on to a new point. Do you know what motu proprio means?
Yes, Your Honor.
Motu proprio means on your own or out of your own initiative, correct?
Yes, sir.
Sa madaling salita, voluntary.
Not really, sir.
Not really. Wala nagutos.
Under the law, we acted based on the law, sir, because it is our primary jurisdiction to undertake investigation should there be a threat against the security or assault against the person of the President, the Vice President, the Senate President, the Speaker of the House, and the Chief Justice.
Very well.
So yun, malinaw po So nasa po nila, kumbaga nasa rules po nila na kailangan nilang imbestigahan kapag ang nasasangkot po yung Presidente, Vice Presidente, House Speaker, Senate President, pati yung mga Chief Justice. So malinaw po yun, galing naman po sa big po ng witness na taga-NBI. So wala na po tayong dapat pagtalunan doon. So dapat kapag merong threat sa mga nabanggit natin, kailangan nilang imbestigahan.
Very well. Now, my question is this. Insofar as this case is concerned, did the NBI conduct an investigation motu proprio?
Yes, Your Honor. The fact Kanino ho, Your Honor, yung sinatanong nyo? Conduct an investigation, kanino po?
Insofar as this case is concerned, did you conduct a case motu proprio?
Your Honor, the NBI conducted an investigation motu proprio on November 23, 2024. And on that same date, Your Honor, the Department of Justice directed the NBI to conduct an investigation on the matter.
So, partly motu proprio, partly directed by the DOJ. Is that what you're saying?
No, Your Honor. No, Your Honor. With or without the directive from the DOJ, the NBI has primary jurisdiction in that case, and therefore we can investigate on that particular case. sir.
Yeah, but a while ago, during your direct examination, you admitted that the DOJ secretary directed you, correct?
During that day, yes sir. After na ma-instruct ako ng direktor na mag-imbestiga, then thereafter the Department of Justice directed the NBI na mag-conduct ng investigation.
And did you follow that directive?
Well, it's the Department of Justice. Why should not I follow, sir?
Aren't you an independent body?
Well, Your Honor, under the law, Republic Act 10867, it states there that the Department of Justice can direct the NBI to conduct any investigation when the public interest so requires, sir.
Okay, so the NBI is under the DOJ, correct?
Definitely, sir.
And the DOJ is under the Office of the President, correct?
Yes, sir, under the executive branch, sir.
Meaning the Secretary of the DOJ is under the Office of the President, correct?
No question to that, sir.
No question. So BBM has control over both the NBI and the DOJ, correct?
What do you mean by control, sir?
What's your interpretation of control? You seem to be a smart man.
The Department of Justice and the Office of the President, insofar as the function of the NBI is concerned, hindi ho sila nakikialam doon. Kung ano ho yung findings ng NBI, kung ano ang recommendation, sinasubmit po namin ito sa Department of Justice. And then yung Department of Justice, i-weigh po nila, i-evaluate po nila, and then mag-undergo ng process ng case build-up. Yun ho ang patunay na yung una naming sinubmit, hindi tinanggap ng Department of Justice, meaning ang Department of Justice, pag nakita niya na hindi tama o kulang yung requirement ng NBI, hindi niya ito karakarakang tatanggapin, Your Honor. That's why, insofar as the DC-15 is concerned, nag-require sila ng mga i-comply namin, and then nag-comply kami. That's the time ni-receive ng Department of Justice yung aming referral.
Oh, very well. Just to help you answer, I'll ask a more pointed question. At the time the investigation against VP Sara was being conducted, did BBM had control over the NBI or DOJ?
At the time, the investigation?
Yes.
Well, being the head of the executive branch, sir, yes, the president is the head of the whole of the executive branch, sir.
Very well. Did BBM at any point intervene in this investigation?
Of course not, sir.
Of course not. So did you just admit to this court that there was no participation on the part of BBM?
Again, the purpose of the submission of the affidavit is
No,
for
the
preliminary
question is
investigation, sir.
Witness answer.
Can we ask Your Honor
the
that
witness to answer. Witness is in the process.
The purpose of the referral that we submitted to the Department of Justice is for the purpose of preliminary investigation, which under the new rules of the NPS, pwede ho ang law enforcement agency na mag-submit ng complaint affidavit kahit wala yung affidavit ng complainant for purposes of preliminary investigation. So the complaint from the President is not an indispensable requirement insofar as the preliminary investigation is concerned by the DOJ, sir.
So let me clarify. You received instructions to conduct an investigation against VP Sara from the DOJ, which is under the Office of the President, and the investigation, in that investigation, BBM was allegedly one of the offended parties.
Again, Your Honor, hindi ho ako nakatanggap ng
Wait,
direktiba.
there's no
from-
question yet. There's no question yet. And yet, BBM has control over both the NBA and the DOJ.
Your Honor,
Is that a fair
Your Honor,
summation?
now, I will object now. Ask and answer. Same point, Your Honor, please. Many times over. Control of the president over the DOJ, control of the DOJ over the NBI. Ask and answer
All right.
many times over.
Considering the structure involved
Kasi hindi mo naman kasi may iwasan talagang hindi isipin na talagang may control si BBM sa DOJ at dito sa NBI. Kasi nga, yung dalawang yan is under po na executive. So, pag mabibigat po na kaso, imposible naman pong hindi po magtatanong si Bongbong Marcos o kung sino man yung presidenteng nakaupo. In this case po, si Bongbong Marcos. At ang pinag-uusapan dito, yung threat niya na binitawan nga daw ni VP Sara. So, napaka-imposible na hindi magtatanong si Bongbong Marcos o hindi siya magbibigay ng suggestion or anything dito sa dalawang hawak niyang departamento. Kaya nga dito, mahirap paniwalaan na walang kinikilingan itong NBI. Yun yung punto rito ng defense team ni VP Sara. Kasi nga, unang-una, nag-prosper po or sabihin natin nakapag-submit sila ng kanilang investigation, preliminary investigation, naisampa nila sa DOJ, yung kay Bongbong Marcos, kahit na hindi gumawa po ng complaint affidavit. Unlike dito kay BP Sara na sinabi rin naman nila, in-inform nila yung NBI na meron din threat, yung Oplan Romanov tayo yung sinasabi nila. So in-inform na nila yung NBI. At sinabi naman ng NBI na meron sila, kumbaga nasa duty nila na imbestigahan po yung mga ganyang threat dahil sa batas. And kumbaga meron silang duties and responsibility na mag-imbestiga kapag ang mga nabanggit ay yung mga impeachable officer, especially yung presidente, vice president, itong Senate president, tsaka yung House Speaker. So kahit hindi sila utusan, motu proprio, kailangan nilang mag-imbestiga at para ma-submit sa DOJ. In this case, dahil nga hindi nag-submit si BP Sara ng affidavit or complaint, hindi nila inihinto. Kumbaga, tinigil nila yung pag-iimbestiga. So, doon nakikita natin yung pagiging bias nga ng NBI.
involving the NBI, the DOJ, and the Office of the President, don't you think that there was bias against VP Sara?
I will allow that.
We,
I will
we,
object, Your Honor.
Your Honor,
Counsel again,
our-
kindly wait for the presiding officer to recognize you. Witness may answer.
our investigation, Your Honor, is evidence-based. Nung pinag-usapan ho namin ito, nung ina-analyze ho namin ito, nung nag-follow kami ng mga phases at analysis, we believe and we agree that among ourselves na buo ang ebidensya, kompleto ang ebidensya, na-comply natin yung requirement ng prima facie case with reasonable certainty and conviction. And so sinubmit ho namin yan sa DOJ na ang paniwala po namin ay kompleto ho at na-comply namin yung requirement
All right. Either way,
ng kaso.
okay. Either way, the NBI can initiate its own investigation when necessary, correct?
The NBI can initiate its own
In
investigation.
fact, you mentioned RA 10867, correct?
Yes, sir.
And please allow me to read Section 5G thereof. It says cases involving threats to security or assaults against the President, the Vice President, Senate President, Speaker of the House of Representatives, and Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. You confirm this, correct?
Yes, sir.
So yun, inulit po niya na talagang kailangan nila mag-imbestiga sa mga nabanggit nga pong mga posisyon ng motu proprio by their own, ng voluntary. Pero in this case nga, yung kay BP Sara, hindi nila inimbestigahan. Ang mas inimbestigahan lang nila yung kay Bongbong Marcos. Dahil nga, naging bias yung NBI, naging bias po ang DOJ, dahil nga ito under ng executive department. So kung sasabihin po ng prosecution na hindi po naging bias ang NBI at ang DOJ, sa tingin po natin na hindi po maniniwala ang karamihan sa atin dahil nga kitang-kita naman na mukhang meron po talagang ginagawa si Bongbong Marcos para impluwensyahan nga po itong impeachment trial ni VP Sara. So abangan natin sa mga susunod na araw dito sa impeachment dahil magkakaroon pa po ng marami pang cross-examination sa mga ilalabas na witness ng mga prosecution po. So ito, hanggang dito lang po muna. Maraming salamat po sa panonood. Ingat po kayo lagi. God bless.